Your brain desperately wants to believe that having a human double-check a clipboard makes your supply chain safe. But what if I told you that pure human diligence is actually the most dangerous vulnerability you have right now? Welcome to an explainer from the Human Error News Network. This special report is directed squarely at you, the supply chain leader losing sleep over silent, profit-draining mistakes. So, is the greatest threat to your business really a tired employee with a clipboard? Surprisingly, yes. It isn't a massive global supply chain collapse or a disruptive new competitor eating your market share. It's the cognitive dissonance of trusting outdated manual checking in a high-stakes environment. We're going to break down why that assumption is fundamentally broken and how you can actually fix it. Look, we are all fighting this exact same epidemic of manual mishaps on the warehouse floor. It's a shared struggle, right? Take a second right now to calculate what your current error rate is actually costing you. Think about those expedited shipping fees to fix a botched order, or the lost faith from your most valuable clients. The financial bleed is real, but the good news? It is entirely solvable. Section 1. Detecting the invisible mistakes. Let's look at some hard field evidence from the IMDA's Logistics Industry Digital Plan. By simply adopting a basic warehouse management system, local logistics player IM Holdings detected fundamental flaws that were literally invisible to the human eye. The result? They improved their inventory accuracy by a staggering 40%. Just imagine recovering 40% of your accuracy just by turning the lights on with the right system. And they didn't stop there. Through a distribution center reference model study, which meticulously tracked every single work task, they identified critical picking bottlenecks. By putting the recommended action plans into place, they successfully reduced their pick time by 30%. That is a massive chunk of time reclaimed from much higher value operations. If you want a true psychological win for your digitalization efforts, check this out. Natural Cool Air Conditioning and Engineering implemented enterprise-wide digital workflows. By scanning high-value items, they cut pickup time to under 20 seconds. And more importantly, they hit exactly 0 packing mistakes. 0. Keep that perfect number in the back of your mind as we go. Section 2. Preventing errors with automation. Detecting basic errors is a great start, but we need to systematically prevent them at scale when things get complex. The IMDA's 3-stage digital roadmap outlines this exact transition. You move from stage 1, getting your basic operations ready, to stage 2, growing with data, all the way to stage 3, leaping ahead into a fully automated, intelligent business. Basically, you build the foundation and then you scale the intelligence. Let's look at stage 3 in the real world. ST Logistics partnered with Lenovo to deploy autonomous mobile robots. This directly removes human physical fatigue and navigational errors from the equation. Because, let's face it, a robot doesn't misread a label just because it's at the very end of a brutal 14-hour shift. I want you to pause and ask yourself right now, where is fatigue causing the most damage on your floor today? Hamarian Mohammed, the general manager at ST Logistics, noted that deploying these cutting-edge AI-powered solutions perfectly complemented their vision. It wasn't just about buying fancy robots, It was a strategic, deliberate direction for smarter, greener, and ultimately error-proof logistics. And this brilliantly illustrates the real-world impact. By connecting their systems to a new warehouse execution system using AI algorithms to prioritize storage, they achieved 40% faster order processing. They even reduced energy consumption by 30%. But most crucially, they enabled 24/7 continuous operation without the risk of midnight human fatigue dragging down their accuracy. Section 3. Eradicating flaws via AI. Okay, wake up and pay close attention to this, because if you have ever had to pay out of pocket for a catastrophic typo, this is a radical shift. We are moving from static prevention to actively correcting flaws on the fly. Enter agentic AI. Unlike basic automation that just follows a rigid command, agentic AI actually thinks ahead. It plans across multiple steps to achieve objectives and dynamically mitigates flaws in real time. It's a total game changer. But obviously, handing over the keys to a system that thinks for itself requires some pretty serious guardrails. To deploy these agents responsibly, Singapore's Model AI Governance Framework gives us specific, actionable tactics. You have to bound the risks up front by limiting the agent's autonomy. You need strict technical controls, like limiting access to whitelisted services. And you absolutely must enable end-user responsibility through clear transparency. Section 4. The ultimate human failsafe.
So, as we integrate these highly autonomous systems, what becomes the ultimate failsafe for your business? The answer is simple. Humans are ultimately accountable. The IMDA framework explicitly dictates that while AI agents handle the complex execution, humans remain completely accountable for the outcomes. We aren't removing the human from the loop here, we are elevating them to the very top of it. What this means in practice is you must strategically define significant checkpoints that require human approval before an AI takes a critical action. It means redesigning roles, just like IM Holdings did for middle managers like Mr. C. Lun. He evolved from just supervising manual stock checks to focusing entirely on data-driven feedback and managing the intelligence of the warehouse system itself. It is time for you, our dedicated community of error eradicators, to take this roadmap and take action. I want you to immediately audit your own supply chain operations today. Find the exact pain points where automation can replace exhaustion on your floor, redefine your fail-safes, and empower your people with the right systems right now. But as we sign off from this explainer, wrapping up our special report on the Human Error News Network, I want to leave you with one urgent, lingering question that legal minds are frantically trying to figure out right now. As agentic AI begins to dynamically govern its own multi-step processes, when the autonomous machine finally makes an unpredictable ultimate mistake, who actually takes the fall?